Let's just also get you the latest, and this is in regard to the mortal remains of the Air India cabin crew's body that reached Manipur in the dead of the night. This is thousands of people who had gathered as the body of the 26-year-old Singson, who died in the crash, reached her hometown. Thousands gathered as mortal remains reached her residence. This was in the night with sorrow, silence and candlelight. The mortal remains. She was fondly known as Nunu. She finally returned home at about 9:20 last night, and this is. Let's just get you more on this with my colleague Ratnadeep, who's joining us. Ratnadeep, take us through, the mortal remains that reached late last night. When are the last rites going to be held?
There have been emotive scenes last night at Kangpokpi district, Kangpokpi town, as the mortal remains of L. Singson, 26-year-old cabin crew member of the ill-fated flight that crashed. Now the mortal remains were flown in an Air India flight to Dimapur in Nagaland, and from there through a cavalcade of many vehicles, it was brought to her house, where her widowed mother is there, her two siblings are there. Remember, her father had died many years ago, and in the 2023 ethnic violence of Manipur, they had also lost their home in Imphal. They had to flee from there, and only after Singson got a job in 2023, her mother was able to take a rented house in Kangpokpi town. In fact, this morning around 11 a.m. Her funeral would start. There would be prayers. The entire town would gather there, and hundreds of people, particularly from the Kuki-Zo community, she also belonged to this community, would actually reach Kangpokpi to pay their last farewell to this young girl from Manipur, a young lady who always dreamt of flying and had cleared her interview in India in 2022, and then after training joined services in 2023 and was flying internationally. In fact, her family sources do tell us that she was initially not slotted for this flight, but she was only brought in last moment because another cabin crew had fallen sick. In fact, the previous night before the flight, she called her mother, and the mother and the daughter had a ritual of offering prayers together over phone. So that ritual was the last conversation that the mother had with her daughter, and today her funeral is going to take place at Kangpokpi cemetery at around 11 a.m.